We're live. Okay, guys, who is it? Who is the most easily triggered fan base? I've never, and again, I'm still extremely new to anime, and I know there are, hey JB, huge fan bases outside of anime too. Hi Tsunami, but I'm curious, which fan base of any type, Dr. Trash, excuse me guys, is the most easily triggered? Clearly, sections of the Naruto fan base are the most easily triggered ones I've seen. Now, I'm curious though, you guys, you have more interactions with different fan bases, far more than I do. I'm curious, who is the most easily triggered in general? Hi, Lucille. Sonic? You know what? I think somebody else said something about, now that you say that. Oh, thank you, Axe. Now that you say that, Naruto? Every fan base gets triggered? Yeah, but it seems like some more than others. Death Note? JB, my fan base. Well, Naruto fans? Naruto? Everybody's singing a lot of Naruto. I've heard other people say that about the Sonic fan base, though. I don't know anything about the anime fan base. Yeah, I've noticed that, Ragav. And again, I'm not doing this to cast dispersions at anybody. I'm just curious. I was a huge fan of Doctor Who. That's it. The Doctor Who fan was the most nauseating. Why? Really, Z? I don't see. And again, I asked that question legitimately, not to be mean to anybody. I'm curious. See, I think just the only two fan bases I've really come in contact with a lot, well, three, would be Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Ruby. So far, my take of just those three, the Naruto, and again, not all of them, but Naruto has more elements of easily triggered than Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball has more than Ruby. Ruby's fan base has been really, actually very chill to interact with so far. Really the main five: Fairy Tail, One Piece, Naruto, DBZ, Bleach. Really, Jimmy, they're all like that? Really? I was just curious. One Piece fans are most retarded. Well, One Piece is wildly huge, isn't it? And I never realized that until you guys told me that. I didn't realize how big One Piece is. DC fan... Ooh, I didn't even think about the comic fan bases, DC and Marvel. Oh, I didn't think about that. I've seen some of that. Now, that's true, too, because when we did the... when I reacted to the Screw Attack videos, Superman versus Goku, there was a lot of triggering in there. I forgot about that. The Social Justice Warriors, the fan base, the reason. Good call, Garrett. Well, yeah, we can't even. If we count them as a fan base, it's not fair because they are so easily the most triggered that it wouldn't even. Yeah, it wouldn't even be fair. But the fan base on Naruto, Impatient and Weaves, Harry Potter. I just like seeing what you guys think because you guys have experience with all the fan bases. Feminist fan base, well, Christopheria, yeah, you got a point there, absolutely. Trump's fan base, this fan base, false access, feminazis, Corey in the house. Social Justice Warrior, yeah, you're right about. Yeah, if we include the Social Justice Warriors, it makes it unfair because, again, when we talk about triggered within a fan base, typically we're talking about a portion of the fan base gets triggered. When you go to SJW, the fan base's very reason for being is to be triggered. So, I was wrong. Is Christopheria? No? Gee, I thought I had that one right because I thought of Chris Christopherson when I saw your name. Christopheria is what it looked like. Fairy Tail? Yeah, Marvel does have an easily triggered fan base too. You're right. You're right. Neptunia? I don't know that one. The vegan fan base. yeah, Blackadder. Basically, the SJWs, their identity is to be triggered, so it's almost not fair. I'm a furry, Kyle? My cock. It's just pronounced like... Where Christopher, my last name was pronounced Ray. Oh, okay, Christopher Ray. Gotcha. And like I say, when I saw those two S together, I immediately thought of Chris Christopherson because he wrote, even though I'm not a country music fan, he wrote one of my all-time favorite songs. Curtis has a large penis. Major psych, my big butt. Alexander, how you doing? Superman versus Goku fans. That's crazy. That one I'll give you because watching that Superman versus Goku screw attack. Oh my God, did they go after me, after each other, after everybody? What a toxic comment section. Hey Jeremiah, good to see you, pal. I was wondering where you've been. Good to see ya. The people who order salad instead of pizza fan base. I have no respect for that fan base, yeah. If a rabbit eats it, I have no interest in it. JoJo fans? There's a lot of JoJo fans out there, Callum. I'm surprised by how many. From over the phone. Yeah, my wife gets that with having to spell her name, and hers isn't even Naruto fans, Jeremiah. Hers isn't even complicated. Hey, Jonathan. Overlord? I'm just learning. Brantanic says triggered. Yeah, now the most triggered, somebody missed an opportunity. Somebody should have come in and say, I'm triggered by you asking the question about who's triggered. That would be next level. SAO? Really? Nazis. You have a point there, Troy. When the Nazis got triggered, they really took it to a whole different level. Oh, congratulations, Jeremiah. Moving to a new house? Good for you. Awesome. We got to get by another house. I'm getting to this house. At one time, for those of you who don't, a lot of you know my background. My wife and I each had prior marriages, 2 children by prior marriages. So there was a time where we had 6 kids in the house, 7 actually, 7 kids in the house at once. So we have a huge house. Well, now that the older kids have moved on and everything, we don't need this much room. We got to get another 3,000 square feet. Wow, very nice, Jeremiah. That's almost exactly what my house is. Well, it's a little more. Ours is 2948 or something like that, and we just don't need that much room anymore. Curtis and Joe went up the hill so Curtis would liquor candy, but Curtis was in shock with a mouthful of cock because Jill's real name was Randy. I never heard that one before, Mr. Cat. That's well done. Yeah, Black Lives Matter's fan base is pretty violent. I'm with you on that one, Zach. We Americans see our president. Well, as Americans, though, we can't lay that on the president because look at how toxic both fan bases are, left and right. They're just ridiculous. So much space now so you can fap in a corner. Well, that's the one plus. Although, you know, any place is a good fat place for me. 3 rooms, 3 bathrooms, and a small garden makes sense for fucking England. I mean, Hitler got pretty triggered in his bunker at the end. What do I think of piano? I love piano music. Love it. We'll just have to see about that by Lesbian Epic. Oh, is that a video? We'll just have to see about that. What did he post about that? No, I didn't see the Broly 4D movie trailer. No, I didn't see that. We'll just have to see about that. Let's be epic. We'll just. What is this one? The gay fan base. I don't know. Well, see, the gay fan base, though, I can't have any issue with because I can remember all the years of doing stand-up and stuff. And I have to be fair. I'd always said that, because I made fun of everybody. I don't care what your race, religion, sexual orientation is. It's fun to make fun of people when you're doing stand-up. And I always found that the gays had a great sense of humor about themselves. That's just my experiences. You could tell jokes about the gays to the gays all day long. They're just like, whatever, dude, go after us. You know, they have a good sense of humor. I mean, I was never vicious about it, but what's this? Jeremiah said something about we'll have to see about this. We'll have to see about that. Turn that up a little. Can't hear it. Lesbian Epic is awesome. Oh, nice. Yeah. Go 8, Goku. Yeah, I know. That's some good shit right there. I like the way Lesbian Epic puts things together. Super Saiyan for Goku. Yeah, that's good stuff. Let's Be Epic puts together some really great stuff. He really does. I really like his editing. Okay, let me just check, make sure I don't miss any paid posts. Oh, and just so those of you know, my plan today too, and I'll mention this a couple times during the stream, as soon as I wrap this stream up, I'm going directly over to Riff to watch Dragon Ball Super. So anybody that wants to come along, as soon as the stream ends, I just got to reset my configuration here to Rift stream, and we're going to go watch Dragon Ball Super. I'm not going to be mirroring them anymore because of the problems I've had doing it. So, you know, anybody that wants to come along is welcome. Well, the thing is, AD, even if I know Rift sucks because some people don't have well, that we watch on Crunchyroll, don't have Crunchyroll or don't have Netflix, but you're always welcome to come and just hang out in the chat with us because we do a lot of chatting before, during, and after. Well, I'll have to wait. Got work. See? Oh, okay. Hi. Yeah, that's the cool thing though at Riff. If you want to catch up with it later, you guys know that they have them in the archives there with the counter, so you can just go along and catch up with what we're watching. This is the 15th time you said Jews, and frankly, that is offensive. See this, and I quote, "I am your personal sex expert for all your sexual needs." You just got that tweeted at you, Yovri? What the fuck? Nobody ever tweets me anything like that. They make sexual comments, but they're always demeaning ones. They're never an offer. Thanks, Red Wing. I've been really enjoying Naruto lately. It's been freaking awesome. You know who's triggered? Me with no respect women. Hey, Sunblaze. Yeah, One Piece gets mentioned a lot. That's what we got to figure out too, guys. We're on our every other day videos that we watch. We're gonna be coming up on the end of Ninja Bridge soon. So what are we gonna put in its place? What do you guys think? Papa Frank? You think Papa Franco's fan base is that toxic? I mean that they can be toxic, but I don't think they're as bad as some of the others. I mean, they got to, like, they don't even bother with us with reacting to his videos and stuff. I mean, they got that reputation because partially because they really went after some of the reactors, I heard. But that was because the reactors were being dicks to Frank. See, I don't do that. I don't react to anything I don't like. If I don't have nice things to say about it, I just don't react to it. It's just the way I feel about it. I'm not going to go on and rip anybody up. I think there's any chance of getting two. No matter. If we do 2 Naruto videos a day, it completely defeats the purpose of, it completely defeats the notion of keeping them within fair use. You should watch JoJo's. A lot of people talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You missed out by watching DBS in Japanese. Yeah, that's the only option I have though, Jeremiah. On Crunchyroll, they didn't. I looked for it and they didn't have the dubbed. I don't know why. No, that's okay, Mata. Yeah, because when I first wanted to do it, I tried to look it up there, and didn't they at one time, wasn't Crunchyroll posting the dubs as well as the subs? I thought they were, but can't. Yeah, but I can't. Kiss Anime is not something I can do on Riff, and since I'm streaming the whole episodes, you know, you can't do it on the channel. It's got to be through Riff or something like that. I know. I wish they could. Hi. It's a shame Riff can't do Funimation. That would be fucking awesome if they could. Third party JoJo, you would. Like I said, a lot of people talk up JoJo a lot. No, they never had dubs. I must have it confused with something else. That's not surprising. Naruto fanboys are so triggered they think Naruto could kill Goku. Yeah, I mean, I'll show you the FX News in English. I've seen the episodes. Oh, okay, Jeremiah. Hey, Robin, I haven't seen you in a while, hon. Side Night and Happiness will still be coming back. It's just I just got wrapped up in watching some other stuff, but we'll definitely watch them because I think they're hysterical. My involuntarily twitching gets me triggered. The Steven Universe fandom is the most toxic. Really, Garrett? A girl drew something and posted it only to get ridiculed by the fandom telling to kill herself for altering the characters. Steven Universe fan base is like, wow. Holy shit. what is it that gets people that worked up? I mean, even just on, I mean, we're on a very, very small scale here of what we watch, and just some of the triggering I've seen, and it's not only Naruto, other things as well. Like I say, whether it's the Superman crew or whoever, it's to me. Well, I have a perverse sense of humor. It's comical how worked up people get over these characters, and over things like just if your opinion of a character doesn't match theirs. Oh man, I don't know. Naruto has a shitty vocal fan base, mostly because the vocal fan base mostly 12 to 13-year-olds that like Hinata because she's got big tits. That's understandable. I can get that. Oh, everybody's got to go? All right, well, thank you for hanging out with us, pal. She had, wait a second, she attempted to kill herself? Callum? What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, the 13 Reasons Why fan base. Yeah, that's creating a lot of controversy, isn't it? Oh, and Brandon is the absolute best. I made 2 lesbians walk into a bar, and the guy across the bar says, "I smell our fish and chips." Ah. Overlord. Yep, we've had recommendations on Overlord. What is I don't know. Should we put another Abridged series in there? What would you guys say is the next best Abridged series outside of the ones we've obviously already watched? Let's see. What do you guys think? No, I haven't ever read any manga, Guts. I just got into anime recently through the videos here. The gang here got me into them. Cute, she think you're cute. I'm like, bitch, I'm adorable. Bleach Abridged, Overlord Abridged, Lord Horizon Abridged. Wow, we got a lot of Nun Piece. We watched SAO Abridged. Porn the Abridged series. Oh, I would be on that. Z. Nun Piece. Let's see. Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, of course. Well, we're talking about Abridged series right now. I love you too, sweetie. Yeah, that's true, Freaky Fanatic. I agree. Every fan base does. It's any group of people has its shitty side. I was just curious who seemed to be the most toxic, because I don't know that. I don't know that many different fan bases. Bleach Abridged. Let's see. Batman fan base can be delusional. Yeah, so a lot of the superhero fan bases, I agree with that. I've seen incidents of that myself. Who did Bleach Abridged, you guys? Let me look it up. But again, now I've seen nothing of Bleach, so I don't know if that's a good one to go to the Holocaust Abridged. Filthmonger. Who voiced Hitler in that one? Bleach Abridged Z Ultimax? Ashbrax, your Captain Ballsack. Yes, Spaz Kid has told me the League of Legends fan base is extremely toxic. See, I like it, especially when the people that want to think they're tough guys, over game chats and stuff like that, just like the old days of Xbox. I love giving it back to them because generally they, their minds work at a snail's pace anyway. They're not the best and brightest, so they're easy to rip apart. I said, put me on with them. Spaz said, no, you'll get my account banned. I said, well, if they're talking shit to you, how do you get banned from talking shit back? But he won't let me do it. Popo is a Lexington Steel of Dragon Ball. I've never had that analogy made to me before, but okay, I get that. Of course, I remember you, Athens. Blazing Azure Crow did Bleach Abridged. Yep, Bleach. Holy shit. Bleach Abridged. The people are truly fans of then what matters their relationship to be relevant to someone else that's like it. Well, and Terry Price, you're 100% right, and that's the normal human response to things, but unfortunately the internet's not about that very often. Well, thank you, Anthony, I appreciate that. Spaz Kid, it's downstairs. He was just taking the dogs outside. I saw him a little while ago. Donald Trump fan base, most idiotic fan base. I don't know. I'm not doubting you that they're idiotic. I'm just saying I don't know that most idiotic, because in fairness, if you're going to go after their fan base, you got to look at the Resist fan base and see some of the idiocy there. It's like, it kind of washes each other out. Yeah, the Mexican dog. The Mexican and the Texan we got. Hitalia? I don't even know what that one is, Area. How many of you guys, Johnny Carson fans, are the worst? Everyone knows Jack Barr was a great... Well played, Z. That's well played. Jake Paul, yeah, I've heard a little bit about him recently. I didn't even know who he was till just recently. Hey, Lewis. DVZ is in your TV now? Excuse me. A lot of people, Griefmaker, are telling me that Season 8 is really awesome of RVB. I'm anxious. Anxious. Curtis, your mouth's been slipping for a while now. What are you doing with that mouth? Care to tell? Ragav, I wish it was something as simple as I was like sucking too much dick. I'm afraid that it's just my brain is starting to completely fry, malfunction. The chair shot's got to catch up with me eventually. I'm probably having a series of mini strokes as we talk. Mini strokes. You know what? If a stroke killed me, no lie, you guys know this would be true. If a stroke killed me as I was having the death stroke, if somebody came in and said, "Oh my God, he's having a stroke," I would go, "Stroke." That would be my last words, because it would still make me laugh. School shooting fans are the worst. Oh God. Have a request? Let's all play Kahoot. Oh, next Saturday's your birthday? Cool, Ballsack. See, you guys are young enough that birthdays are still fun. I hit a birthday and it's like, holy fuck, how am I still alive? I have a mini stroke every night, if you know what I mean. Indeed I do, Dende. I can see the future and predict that Curtis will end the stream because of his grandkids. No, my grandkids aren't over today. And actually, I was just telling the gang what we're going to do when the stream ends today. We're going right over to Rift to watch some Dragon Ball Super. Get breast implants? Hell, I don't need those. I can grow my own titties. Oh, well, yeah, the football fan base is... I see some of the videos, the fallouts from there. Holy shit. yeah, exactly, Luminary. That's basically it. The epitome of the shit Naruto fan base is double for anime. He is what one would call a cuck, and I fucking hate that word. Alright. Lewis says, I love a good football riot. Hey, may I ask why you don't upload your reaction videos on Google Drive? Well, it's safe and fair. I wouldn't say it's fair. It's clearly just a way to circumvent copyright guidelines, copyright and fair use. That's why I don't want to circumvent copyright and fair use. I want to work within it. Yes, we do, Lewis. As a matter of fact, we just got a couple things in. We'll be doing a unboxing video pretty soon. As soon as Spaz Kid and I can get together to record. Excuse me, guys. It's something in my eye. Because I've got one box that just came in and a couple letters. What fan base am I in, Kurt? What fan base am I in? Well, obviously the Dragon Ball and Naruto I'm into now. But see, I'm not an interesting fan base guy because I guess I don't get riled up enough. I can... Even something that's as passionate to me as Notre Dame football, I'm a part of that fan base. And I lose all sense of normalcy and decorum watching a game, but not when discussing Notre Dame football online. You know, I don't try to encourage USC fans to kill themselves or anything like that. But maybe I'm not doing it right. Of course, Lewis. Yeah, I have him. Brandon Rogers fan base. Nah, his fan base seems pretty good. Hey, Cutthroat. Yeah, Ruby. I'll tell you, Ruby's fan base. Just my interaction with him so far is actually the most chill fan base I've come across. I heard about that filthmonger that Austin Aries is out. I heard that. My big butt. I lost my virginity to Uncle Steve in his rainbow van when I was 8. Sure, you can send something to shine that head. This is as smooth as it gets. I just got through shaving it a little bit ago. Oh, Ruby's been awesome, Ryan. Again, it's love the writing. The writing is funny and on point. I really like the writing in it a lot. Are Reactors fan bases all that triggered? What? I don't think it's the Reactors fan bases specifically. I think it's more the fan base reacting to what the reactor saw. So in other words, like whatever. If you're watching Filthy Frank videos, you get a lot of Filthy Frank's fan base, or so on and so forth. Rift is free, yeah. Yep. Hey, Elmer! Excuse me. I lost my virginity to Mother Nature. I slipped and a pine cone caught my fall. Yeah, that's just uncomfortable. Programmers are easily triggered, especially if you shit talk their favorite programming language. I could imagine that's the case. Hi. Yeah, I could see that. Haters are the worst fan base. And they, wow, and they got a big base too, Prime Master. Tyrone Magnus's, really? I've seen some of Tyrone's videos. I've never really had any interaction with his fan base. I knew Anne Frank. Somebody said, I'm sorry, I didn't catch the screen name. Skinhead fan base. Oh yes, Mike. Yang's Bounce. We're back to checking out Yang's Bounce. I lost my virginity to Chi-Chi because I fucked her because of her big ass. Hey, Brandon Rise, just 2 new videos. We're going yeah, Regav, you might be right. It might just be over for me. We already recorded Sam Loves America. Wasn't that the title of that one? And that'll be up tomorrow. Jason, I don't really have any feelings either way on Leafy. Is he still... The last I knew of him, and again, it's just things I hear in internet rumors and stuff like that. Last I heard of him, somebody said he's just like losing all his subscribers. He was hemorrhaging subscribers. Is that still true? Naruto fan base most easily triggered. It does seem to be easily triggered, Reezy. Who'd you fuck, Android 18 or Videl? Videl's too... I see her too much as a kid because she's always been a kid in what I watch, so definitely 18. Bulma's a saggy titted grandma, but yeah, but I still like her. Welcome to another video on the goddamn internet. DBS or Naruto more? Oh, I don't know that I could make a call on that yet. Third video for today is it's terrible because I put him up and I gotta remember. I believe it was Papa Frank. Yeah. Oh God, that was so funny. Papa Frank's ultimate just girly things. Holy shit, that was funny. That was one of the ones that came close to doing me in. That was hysterical. 18 would rip my dick out. Yeah, I'm with you, Bryce. But it'd be a great way to go out, you know. Oh, I'm sure 18 would kick the shit out of me after the disappointing bang. iDubbbz fan base is the worst. People iDubbbz contact every single video to their channel. Really? I didn't know that. What's the plans for 200K? Oh, that's a long way off, Lewis. I don't have any plans for that yet. That's a long way to go. 18 could take a cum shot like it's nothing. Trigger, but they seem to have matured somewhat. Oh, really? Pokemon? Yeah? Excuse me. Xbox fan base. Am I in the Discord server? No, I'm not right now. How have you... Oh, I can't say I'm Naruto's fan base. I haven't had... Well, when we first started doing Naruto, there was a lot of whining and bitching. But I didn't mean to suggest by asking which fan base is the most easily triggered that there's anything wrong with Naruto's. It's just I don't have experience with a lot of different fan bases. No, today some of the comments make me laugh because you get people triggered, and this to be fair isn't just Naruto. This is true. I found with anything you watch. When I first watch a character, if my initial reaction doesn't cover who that character turns out to be many episodes later, people get triggered. How can you say you're going to regret saying that? That's a horrible thing. It's like, yeah, well, that's my opinion on them so far. I reserve the right to update it as we go, but that's it. But other than that, there's not a lot of triggered. Let's see. Hey, no chill penguin. People are dumb. Guts gets right to the point. People are dumb. I have a basement tapes of small... Oh, cutthroat. Don't share that. You don't want to be sharing that publicly. The political fan base or followers are the worst one I've seen on the internet. Yeah, well, that I'll give you. Regav's right. I don't think anybody can compete with currently, in the current state of things, political fan bases. Whether it's far right or far left, they're just absolutely abhorrent. They're awful. They're just miserable. Let's see. No, I can't Can't deny that one. You're on point, man. Oh, thanks, Guts. Spaz Boys fan base. Political fan base are retarded. Why can't we have discussion? No, you're right, Luminary. I agree 100%. I mean, the political fan bases are just over the edge. They've become mockeries of themselves. They're so ridiculous. I mean, did you guys see? And again, I'm not backing anyone in specific, but this is what caught me most recently. Did you guys see, talking about political fan bases, the leftists and the resistance, or whatever they like to call themselves, going nuts over Trump's handshake? They lost their minds because of the way he shook hands with Putin. I mean, they've lost all sense of any type of rational thought or anything. First of all, they didn't like that his hand was down. He's showing subservience to him and everything. And then they didn't like that the handshake was warm. This guy tried to hack our elections. How can you shake his hand? What's he supposed to do? Punch him in the face? It's just amazing. I mean, it's over the edge. Oh, I'm sure I'd be easy meme fodder. 2 years. Well, thank you, Staz. I appreciate that. Game theory in its fans? Really, Callum? I don't know a lot about game theory. The world will end over Trump's handshake. Oh, you'd think so, Bryce. Yeah, you're right. I mean, and it's like, you really decided to pick up on that and run with it? It's just like, for whatever side it is. For instance, if Trump is doing something well, which he had, in a perfectly fair assessment, he had a pretty good G20 meeting. It went pretty well for him. That seems to infuriate the left more than when he's doing something stupid, because they're like, we gotta find something, there's gotta be something here. So it's the handshake. It's just crazy. Oh, okay, my butthole, thank you. Oh, psych, okay. I at first you pulled me in, he says, I gotta go, psych. I have no life. But mostly I love commie scum. Difficult fuckhead. That's a great screen name. If we can't find something, we'll dox Reddit users. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's a perfect example of CNN had to go out and find, or, well, try to find the user who made that meme. That tells you how over the top and ridiculous politics has gotten, and especially through social media, that you needed to go out and find him, and they don't see anything wrong with that. Instead of just going, oh yeah, that's they ripped on us pretty good. It's like, we're gonna find him and ruin him. You know, no one can make something that demeans CNN. Meantime, their reporting has just become abysmal. Would it be okay? Yeah, you can send anything you want, Red Wing, as long as it's okay to send through mail. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. Yeah, good call, Ballsack. He says if you're a Time Warner customer, you got to be triggered by their shitty internet. Yeah, I've had that tripped on me a lot. CNN, they still exist. At this point, Tsunami, yeah, I agree with you. It'd be better if they didn't. It's unfortunate because it used to be my favorite news channel. My sexuality is locked in the closet with a dead body. Yo. Fox News fan base, yeah, it's the same things. It really is. The Battle of Billions. Let's see, where are we here? Trump beats up CNN News. That was fucking... Yeah, it's a meme. I mean, I thought it was funny. DC Universe or Marvel fan base? I'm not sure, BFG. I don't have enough experience with both of them. They're both pretty snarky. I know that. Anime was a mistake. CNN cunt snagging network. When you have a chance to make sure to read the comments on your last note. People made a lot of good points that don't contain spoilers. Oh, I saw them. Yeah, well, they basically answered the questions I had for me, because I didn't understand fully why, excuse me, guys, why Sakura, damn, was that a bad dick? I didn't understand fully why Sakura felt the need to stop Sasuke. So yeah, they've been explaining to me that, you know, with what Orochimaru did to him, it'll just take you to a whole nother level of just becoming vicious instead of having any sense of right or wrong. So yeah, I've been reading that. Which we're just gonna pick up right where we left off for tomorrow. No, he's not at the library. He's downstairs today. Trump was son at WrestleMania, now he's President Trump, not Stone Cold, sadly. Renzo. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that stunner. The Shadow Clone Jutsu, I thought that was pretty cool. I thought the Shadow Clone Jutsu was cool. Do you have a room for live stream, room for reacting? No, it's all done the same, just from different angles. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. We'll take a look at what the comments are right now. Let's see what everybody's splaining to me. I just started raining here again. Excuse me. Orochimaru was bad news. You don't want Sasuke to go over to the side. Yeah, everybody's doing a good job of explaining basically just what I asked. Oh, you gotta go, Lewis? Okay, I'll see you later. Explaining basically just what I asked, what the deal was. Let's see. There's now me to say so. Yeah, it's basically just everybody explaining what I asked them to explain. I mean, you're always going to get some people that just randomly get triggered by things and stuff. But for the most part, everybody just did a good job of explaining to me what I was asking. Poppy says, I'm autistic, bitch. It's not rape if no one sees it. I am liking Choji. Really? He's got to fight this one of your favorites? I'm looking forward to it. I just like his character. Just in the video even we watched today, it's time to go. Okay. And Choji's like, yep, out of here. Not a problem. Do I have a gun? Yeah. I'm not a big gun collector, but yeah. I am going to, I plan on going and getting my concealed carry permit soon. Because the gun I have now is just a rifle. Okay, Prime Master, good to see you. Let's see, McGregor Mayweather. Stas Blood? I can't wait for the fight. The unfortunate thing is we're going to be in Disney during it. I don't know if I'm going to get to see it live. But, I have a different take on it than a lot of people do. I could very well be wrong, but I honestly actually kind of like Conor in this fight. Just simply because I think Floyd isn't quite what Floyd used to be. I mean, he's still a great fighter, still a phenomenal boxer, but I think his hand speed has slipped a little. I mean, he's 40. It's to be expected. And I think Conor's batshit crazy and will stay on him the whole time. And I don't think Floyd can do enough to keep him off him. So I think eventually Conor will get to him. I don't really like concealed carry, so if you want it, I also hate that the gun control means taking guns to literally just make sure people are mentally fit to carry. Well, that's what it is, Luminary, and again, it goes to the same thing we're talking about, because it's always got to be extremes. You can't meet in the middle and say, okay, you know, let's go with these common sense rules, which I'm all for, because, and the people, the gun owners or gun enthusiasts have a point too, that every time you give a little, then they want to take more, and that's why there's resistance to that. So it's because if people could just be honest up front and say, listen, this is what we want to do. We want to make these common sense rules and nothing more. We will never come after anything further to do with guns. It'd go, but it can't happen. Conor's left hand is blessed by the gods, Curtis. You know what? Can't wait. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think Floyd can keep him off him. And I think eventually Conor will get in there and do some really damage. I would support open carry. Criminals would be deterred greatly, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, the thing of it is, it's you mortals, you crave for attention. you carry guns to shoot people that hurt you. Well, you can carry guns to defend yourself against people who would hurt you. That's for sure. Absolutely. Undertale fan base? Really, Otaku? I hadn't had that one mentioned yet. The Spaz Boys Gaming channel, the profiles. Spaz Kid was actually 11 when we started the channel. Sodursa says most triggered feminist frequency fan base. Yeah, well, we were talking about that earlier, Sodursa, and not necessarily even feminists in specific, but SJWs in general. But it's not fair to count their fan base because they exist for being triggered. That's the reason for being SJWs, is so they can be triggered. The only way to stop fight is getting a sandal. What do you think of meditation? Have you ever tried it? Well, as you guys know, I'm a hypnotist, and self-hypnosis and meditation are basically the same thing. Does feminists actually have a fan base? I was under the impression it was mostly pity views. Steven Universe. Is that why Steven Universe's fan base is so toxic? Everybody's telling me. I didn't even know this. But everybody's telling me that Steven Universe fan base is just porn time. Good for you, son. That the Steven Universe fan base is just horrible. I had no experience with them, but that's what everybody's telling me. Are you a Super Saiyan just saying, I wish? Police Girl, have you ever heard of show? Oh, I didn't see what she said. Excuse me. Has a lot of SJWs, but most of them are. Yeah, I'm just surprised hearing how toxic that the Steven Universe fan base is. Really, Greg? I'm surprised. That, like I said, I'm really surprised. I've never had any interaction with them. I like Steven Universe. I think it's pretty good. I didn't think that was a animated series I didn't think I was going to like, and it turned out to be pretty good. No, I haven't seen the new Transformers yet, but Spaz and I are planning, if everything goes well, we're planning on going to Spider-Man this afternoon. What if Popo's balls are white instead of black? Yeah, that's true. I could see that. Luminary says it's just because the show's pretty progressive social views that attracts a lot of social justice warriors. Yeah, I could see that. Spider-Man is good. Everybody's telling me Spider-Man is awesome. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm ready. I'm ready. And teenager, childish adults, it attracts a type really high. That surprised me. Now, Staz, yeah, a few people told me that about Sonic fan bases. That really surprises me a lot too. That Sonic's fan base is that toxic. Would come out of his nose, not his hand. Yeah, that would probably be right, because when you get old, trust me, it's not a stereotype that the hair in your ears and nose grows fast. It's the deal, and in your eyebrows, it's fucking weird. Sonic's fan base. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, Jaguar. Oh, and here comes a Spaz kid, a Mexican, and a Texan. Mind Führer, Psycho Killer says. Hey, now you call me a childish adult again and I'll get triggered. What the hell did you do? That's going to trigger people, that hair right there. Yeah. I got to get you a haircut, dude.
Just came out of the shower.
Yeah.
Just stick all the way up.
Looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Triple A says, Spaz kid, trigger me. Rakab says, here comes the princess.
Shut up.
Spaz kid's hair has me shook. Thick red hair, which is uncontrollable. That's what I had. That's what I had, Poppy. Hey, homo ball sack says.
Spaz kid we're talking Super Saiyan.
We're talking about triggered fan bases, and the league fan base, or actually the game players, came up about the bunch of little bitches they can be.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, I'm a bitch about it sometimes.
Are you?
I mean, not really often, but.
Oh, because we're just talking about what should happen to them, so I'll have to kick their ass.
Saying that gamers no one should play video games because they're bad for you and they'll turn you into criminals.
Oh, that's. And all that stuff. We've been hearing that for 20 years. A soulless Super Saiyan. That's right, Ballsack. That would. Yeah, that. I don't know how that would even work. What time is it? Yeah, guys. Okay, we're gonna have to. Now we're switching over. For those of you who didn't hear, as soon as this stream ends, I'm gonna set up and we're gonna go stream at Riff. Hold on, let me catch Sodursa's post. To be honest, the majority of fan bases are very toxic. I agree, Sodursa. Also, why does Spaz Kid look like a metrosexual Sonic the Hedgehog? Okay, that's pretty good. Metrosexual Sonic the Hedgehog. Well played, Sodursa. Well played. Nah, come on, that one was well played. But we're switching over. We're going to go to Riff because I want to watch another episode of Dragon Ball Super. So we're heading over to Riff. It's going to take me a few... Group mentality, I agree, is not good. It's going to take me a few minutes because I got to reset things because we do the Riff streams differently than these. So I'll get it all set up. Anybody wants to come on over, it's riff.tv/SpazBoysComedy. And even if you're not going to watch the video along with us, come on into the chat and hang out with us. But but yeah, I've been dying to see more Dragon Ball Super. And what the hell? And more One Punch Man, guys. And more One Punch Man for that matter. So our movie comes up in a couple hours, so I want to do that now, have some lunch, and then go to the movie. But yeah, come on over. We'll have fun. Again, even if you don't watch the video with us, come on over to hang out and talk. But as soon as I can get it set up, we'll be on Riff. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here. Thanks for the insight on fan bases that I did not know about, especially the Steven Universe and Sonic ones I didn't realize were so bad. But thanks again for hanging. And we'll be on Riff in just a few minutes. Talk to you guys later.